Noob Nights.
Bow.
And we're back.
And we're back.
To Noob Nights.
Welcome back.
So we actually made progress, which is great. Oh no, please. No, hold it. Okay, hold on. Don't tell me I just came here for nothing. Oh no. Oh god. I don't think I can do anything yet. Oh my god.
Stuck?
What am I supposed to do? What do I need to do?
Yeah, you're the expert here, so you got to figure out what to do.
It's not helping. Oh wait, I have a new thing. That's right. I don't think this will work though. This is not gonna help. I need to be at Mount Crenel, right?
You go right.
Mount Crane Hole. That's not what that's for. Ow. Sean, where am I supposed to go?
You're the expert.
Sean, please do this and don't make me have to look it up.
Oh, fine.
All right,
you
thank
need
you so
to
much.
go to Mount Carmel Base.
Right, I was just there.
It looks like you bomb wall something, and you
Talk to
go
the guy.
town.
Go to town.
You get your sword thing. You go to the Mount. Okay, let me look. Oh yes, remember you got a bottle.
Right. Oh. All right. That's all that was needed. Blanc. Wait. Blanc. Wait. Blanc. Damn it. Oh. Okay. Good. Got it. All right. There we go. Thank you. You are a good friend, and I appreciate you. You're welcome.
Oh, remember you got a bottle.
Oh God. All right.
That
we're
answers
fine.
everything.
Yes. I forgot. I don't know. What was the new game where bottles were for nothing but fairies? Catching fairies. Ow.
Was that Breath of the Wild?
Maybe? I don't know. Hey, fairies.
You can bottle one if you want.
Speak of the fairies. Got it. I hope there's air holes.
I think if I remember correctly, like, I don't know if it was bottled fairies, but I think bottled fairies in the new whatchamacallit game, Link's Awakening.
That's the game.
I think they don't revive you upon death.
Ow,
like if you die, like, sorry.
Yeah.
Like you have to actually use it. Like
you haven't played that game yet, have you?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay. Yes, I believe you're correct.
Remember, I borrowed it from my sister, sort of, and then. Well,
yes. Yeah. Beware crumbling wall. Crumbling wall. Hello. Boop. Nope. Okay. Well, luckily I have a fairy. Ah. Red boys. Uh-oh. Wait. Bonk. Never mind. Got him.
That looks good.
Wait.
That's something.
Bonk.
Just out of bounds.
And shrink.
What would you have done if you ran out of bombs there? Before that thing exploded.
Probably.
Wait a second. Will that screw things up because the explosion animation didn't complete, or did that get destroyed?
No, it did. So specifically, no of a stone there may be rock forms. Yeah, so we get it. Bam, 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 bam,
here.
Bam, 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 bam. Oh, drag racing motherfuckers. Ah, that takes so long. God. Boop.
You know, it's interesting that those rupees must be really small.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
how does
You'd
that?
think they would like crush you, but I guess physics gets to choose. Wait, no, that's
That was not what you were looking for.
Fairy. Green water. Yes. Great.
It's a
piping
mineral
hot.
water. It's hot.
Don't
Does
know
that mean
what
you gotta
to do with that.
You gotta do it quickly.
Yes. But on what I have to use it on, I don't know. Feel like
Is this
maybe
a game where the water like will cool down after a certain amount of time, or
Sure
is that
will.
a different game?
Nope, you got it right on the money. Sure wish I had scouted this situation out beforehand. Because I don't know what I'm supposed to use that on. Oh, it's you. You have an item. The item.
Got me.
Bombs!
Bomb. That was helpful.
What luck? Bam, 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 ba-da. All right, now we can deal with this wall. Hopefully get in there while my Kool-Aid's still green.
That would be ideal.
Yes. Quick. I do this.
All you really needed to do is, instead of having a bottle, you should have had a thermos.
Ah, yes. You get
One
that
thing I
after they
learned
beat the game.
One thing I actually learned about thermoses, like, because I remember I was working, and I like to when I was working my job, you know, I like to get coffee in the morning. I always like to do that, and I decided, well, I'm gonna get a nice thermos, and like usually like I set coffee out, and it's usually like cold in 15 minutes. I kid you not, you put it in a thermos, like 4 hours later, it's still piping hot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's insane.
Piping, you say?
Piping hot. Oh yeah.
That's pretty decent.
I don't know if
dog.
4 hours, but at least like 2 hours later, it's still piping hot. Like a thermos will keep whatever you want to keep warm for a long time.
Maybe 30 minutes?
Oh, longer than 30 minutes. Way longer than 30 minutes.
So
I'm saying a couple hours.
I think I found where I'm supposed to use the mineral water. But I need to be tiny, which is a problem. Because I need a tinifier.
Do you know how a thermos works?
It uses air to insulate.
Actually, quite the opposite.
It uses insulation to air your beverage.
No, it uses a vacuum to insulate.
Ah. So there is no air in a properly sealed thermos?
Well, it's obviously there's no such thing as a perfect vacuum.
Well, duh.
It's a partial vacuum.
They suck the air out, is what you're trying to say.
Right. It's like there's kind of it's a double layered, so there's an inside layer, and then there's like a vacuum, and then there's an outside layer. And then that vacuum prevents the heat from escaping, because a vacuum, of course, is an insulator.
Yes. You don't think... I don't think I can pour the water on that.
It's still piping hot, though, so...
I hope so.
You still have time to figure it out.
Wow. So there is a giant rock hidden underneath all that dust.
Watch you, like, run out of your thing, like, literally, like, 2 seconds before you get there, and I'll have to laugh at you for it.
Oh, that'll be my luck. Run! Like the wind! Roll. Roll like the wind. Roll like the tumbleweed.
Is it steps, or is it time?
Oh, God. Oh, that's right. I don't know. It could be either. In past games, like in Pokemon, when I was like, oh, come back later, it was based on steps because they just didn't have the technology. Perfect. Oh, shit. I gotta regrow. But, you know, this is in the era where we have proper timers. Old timers. And that means that...
Are you an old timer?
Kind of, yes, I'm old. I'm about to turn 31. I feel old. That was a Mario sound. Mount
I've
Crenel.
already beat you.
At being old?
Yes.
You've always beaten me at being old. What are you talking about? You're older than me. Ugh. Bonk.
Only by a little bit.
Only by like 3 years.
No, like 6 months.
6 months.
That would be 18 months.
Yes.
You said 6 months.
360 months. That's right.
That's a long time. 60 months is like 5 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're
So
5 years.
360 months is 15 years.
You are 5 years old. Honk. An old 5-year-old. The oldest. Hello, my name is Timothy, and I like the playground.
So, are either of us
Oh.
old timers yet?
Yes. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm
Oh, I
gonna be.
remember
but
those
I'm-
guys.
God. Why? Why must you always be a thorn in my side? And face. And really everywhere, frankly. Franklin! I like how they have, like, almost a 3D render of their spikes. You could stop. You could really just stop. Oh, God. Oh, hey, look at that. Go die in a fire. Nice. Perfect.
Those ones were always a bit trickier than
Yeah.
the other ones.
Hey, this is some Skyward Sword shit. They must have like been playing with that idea for a while.
Was that part of Skyward Sword? I can't remember.
You had the thing that you could glide around with. You remember?
I guess.
The
Yeah.
biggest part of Skyward Sword. The
Skyward Sword was like a pretty good game.
like number
I'd
one mechanic.
I honestly would like to see them make another, not like another like I know they're doing Breath of the Wild too, but I mean like a 3D linear, mostly linear Zelda game, kind of like kind of like a Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword or one of those, as opposed to like let's do Skyrim again.
Yeah, the kind of circle jerk over trying to be the most non-linear game in the world.
And don't get me wrong, I liked Breath of the Wild, but it's just a very different experience from your traditional 3D Zelda game. And it'd be nice to just get back to the roots on that one. That's the
Yeah.
one thing that I have been disappointed about, like with Nintendo, is it almost seems like they've gotten really complacent in like their new video games. They're kind of like, well, we've already done everything, so like, yeah. Like, just think of like this last year. Like, what new main title games have come out in the last year?
I have no idea.
And when I say new, I don't mean remakes. I mean like brand new. Like, did they come out with a Mario game last year? Like, I don't even know if they came out with a Mario
I don't
game.
know. There have been a lot of like remakes. Uh-oh.
Or they do like the new kind of like, I don't like.
Grip Ring. Yes, please.
What's that beat 'em up Hyrule game, like the
Hyrule Warriors, but that
Hyrule
is
Warriors?
that is actually a kind of a crossover with an what is it called? I don't remember. If I find it, I'll flash it on the screen. But there's another series, a non-Zelda series, that is basically that game, and they decided to just make that game but with Zelda characters.
Yeah, it's kind of like a cheap way out almost. And don't get me wrong, like I don't know, I just never felt like Hyrule Warriors was very much of the gameplay really wasn't that deep. It was more, it's kind of like, okay, like I'm not saying it was bad, but it's just kind of meh. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. I mean, it was just kind of a kill all the enemies in waves, and there's not really a whole lot of thinking to do about it.
There's not really a whole lot of story to it. There's not really a whole lot
The only character that I enjoyed playing as was you could play as young Link from Majora's Mask, and then he could like turn into Fierce Deity Link, but his mechanics worked completely differently. Not completely differently, but it basically provided you an opportunity to like strategize which enemies you went after and like timing everything so that you can just chain together this crazy Fierce Deity Link mode as long as possible. And I thought that was really fun. But as the game is, it doesn't actually play that way, really. So like after that I was like, where am I? A shortcut to this is something needs to go here if I am to advance.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you've kind of felt that same sentiment with like Nintendo. They just kind of like they just haven't really outputted as many games.
Yeah, they're kind of in the remake everything mode, in my opinion.
Which I get that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think your old games are good, but it's like, you gotta also make new content too. I mean, it's kind of like,
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Maybe this will help. The Wall of Falling Doom. Oh, yes.
I remember this.
Isn't there a quest at some point where you have to do this and it's timed, and it feels a lot of like the Figuron's quest? Oh god. In Ocarina of Time.
No.
No?
I don't remember that.
Maybe you didn't play the game all the way through. I've 100%ed this game.
That's respectable.
Yeah. It takes a bit of effort.
Have you 100%ed Metroid Fusion?
Metroid Fusion, no.
Yeah, that game has some really weird, things.
I'll say. Oh god. Alright. Here, this is the problem.
Like apparently, like, you have to... Because the problem with Metroid Fusion is, like, obviously, like most Metroidvanias, there's certain areas that aren't accessible until you have other items. But the problem with Metroid Fusion is it's incredibly linear. So, like, you really don't have a whole lot of opportunity to backtrack. And the thing is if, like, after you beat the final boss, well, not the final boss, but after you beat Ridley and you head to the final boss, it locks out, like, all the module areas, and you basically can't go back and do anything. So what you have to do is you have to like find, like, you can't actually leave the first module, and there's like secret areas where you can cycle through the other 5. Like, it's really, really interesting.
Oh yeah, there's like secret paths back, right?
Yeah.
That's a cool thing that they did.
So you can't ever use the elevators, or else you're locked out. You have to kind of like cycle through the areas and discover secret places. And there's some pretty technical, like, they're pretty technical bits there that where you have to like use some shine sparking and crazy stuff. So
I agree.
But I did finally, it took me like 4 or 5 attempts, but I did finally get a sub 2-hour run.
Wow. Nice. That's the best ending, right?
Yeah. Have you ever gotten the best ending?
Oh. Yeah, apparently that game is pretty hard to do that.
I mean, it's not impossible, but you basically need to know where you're going the whole time. Like, you can't, like, oh, do I like go here, make a turn there? You gotta be like spot on, know the paths, have it all pre-planned. Which actually, it was really fun playing it 4 or 5 times in a row, because like I really got to a point where I really learned the game. I really knew where to go. It was actually very enjoyable to kind of like, because you'd think like, oh, playing a game 5 times in like a week, it seems like that's kind of a bit overkill, but it was actually a lot of fun.
Nice. Good to hear.
So
I am desperate for a heart.
you are desperate. I mean, you decide to not collect the heart containers,
Well,
so you gotta make it count.
that's...
Remember that if you die in this game, you do have to delete your
I
save
die
file.
in real life.
And all of the videos that we've made so far.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh really? It all hinges on this one heart.
Yes. Meaning,
Great.
people might never even see these episodes. I mean, I'm holding you to it. Meaning,
You're
you have
holding
to
me
delete.
hostage.
You have to delete all of the episodes.
No.
Okay.
No. I don't think
we've
so.
Made.
I am.
Just for this game though, not for. You don't have to worry about deleting.
That doesn't make it any
game.
more reasonable.
But what if those were the stakes? Would it change how you played this game right now?
I don't know.
If, like, let's say I was the one who was recording, so
Wait, no, hold on. Shoosh.
like I basically said, look, I am deleting all these episodes. I mean, I know you're the one recording this time, but if I was like, look, I'm gonna delete all the episodes, if you die,
And I'd be
so,
writing up a new an application for an open position at Noob Nights.
and that is one way to handle it.
That's right.
It's all hypothetical. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously that's not the case, but I'm quite. If those were the stakes, would it change how you played this game?
I mean, I'd probably
what I
play a little bit more conservatively. I am really big into the shit. Oh no, that's a heart. Fuck. That's another heart. Oh, criminy.
How do you know that's
No,
those are
never
hearts?
mind. I was wrong. Oh, boy, I'm just blowing everything.
Well, that much we can at least agree on.
I'm big into the sword and the shield stuff, but I'm not getting a whole lot of opportunity to do that here. But I would
Didn't
probably
you say that?
force it a little
Didn't
more.
you say when you do 3 heart runs, you have to start relying on all your other items too?
100%.
Like a lot more.
Yes. All right.
It's kind of like Dark Souls, you know, like I remember when I first played Dark Souls. I think I started with Dark Souls 2. I didn't even start with Dark Souls 1. And I remember like, okay, you know, it's kind of like a sword game, you know, whatever. It's medieval RPG. I'm like, this is fun. And I remember like just kind of like playing it like I'd play any other game and getting my ass completely handed to me in an area. I think like I literally spent like a couple hours like just like in the first area, and I'm like, there's no revive point. All the enemies respawn each time. Like, how am I supposed to do this? And
Yeah,
then
Dark
like
Souls is a
eventually,
bitch.
and then eventually you realize like you have to be very patient. Like you have to wait for your openings. You can't just like button mash. You gotta, you know, be very tactical. And actually, once you learn how to do it, it's not too bad. You are rocking that quarter heart.
I am. That's right.
Make it count.
Kinda wish I wasn't, but here we are. Oh, good. Flying enemy. Unpredictable. Are there bugs? Please don't be bugs. Have any of these had hearts? I don't think so. Just bombs. Bombs and rupees. They don't drop hearts. Great. Alright. Got choo-choos. Hello?
Remember that if you die, I am logging off immediately.
Exasperated sigh. You're logging off.
Yes, I am logging off immediately.
And I'll
Because
just,
I can't delete the episodes. I can at least be like,
just rage quit.
click.
Wow. Real mature. Hey, there we go. All right. Chooch. Yes, I knew you.
Oh,
Dang. Uh-oh.
that almost ended poorly.
Yeah. All right. I think we can do this. This must be the Mythinks. All right. You can just chill somewhere else. Bang. God. Bang. Did it. Damn it. All right,
Well, you got a
those-
kinstone piece,
it's
so
worthless.
that's
It's
promising.
worthless.
Make it count. You are in a bad place right now.
Yeah. What else is new? Oh God. Why? All right, hold on. Can I do anything about these from a distance? No. Great. Good. Oh.
You gotta go. You just gotta get in there. Get it done.
It's not like the other game. I can't hold my shield and slash. Oh, oh, come on.
That's it. I'm disappointed in you. I'm very disappointed in you.
Damn it. Well, there goes my
You got a
zero
game
death run.
over. And now you're all the way back here.
God. Are
Well,
you fucking for real? Are you actually for real? All right, we're gonna quote unquote pause it. I'm gonna get back to where we were. That's some BS. I ain't standing for it.
I'm very disappointed in you, Brad.
We're paused. Oh, good. Oh, gimme.
That would have been helpful earlier.
It would have. God knows why it didn't give me any for like the 100th enemy that I killed. Jesus. This is a little ridiculous. I'm a little bit tilted. Just a little bit tilted. Bam. Oh, fuck off. Gotta be careful with that grab button. It's also the roll button. Bam, 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 bam. Heart, heart, no hearts. So how you been?
Disappointed in you.
Cool. Great.
Very disappointed.
Good to
This
know.
is the walk of shame, which you are not going to remove from the recording.
Oh yeah. Oh maybe. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on just a minute. All right, never mind.
At least in my recording, we're approaching 30 minutes. Now, if you want to give yourself a little buffer here.
Well, we're supposed to get to the actual place that we need to go, like the temple.
I mean, if you want to creatively edit this, then I just figure it's good to keep all of this in the recording, because if we say if any of us says anything interesting,
that's what you usually do. So we'll keep it rolling, but we're basically mutually agreeing to cut all of this.
mutually agreeing.
Well, are
Are
not?
you saying that I agreed to any of this?
Did you?
I don't think I did say I agreed
Right.
to it, but I don't think I have much choice in the matter, seeing that you're.
Oh, wait,
recording
whoa,
it.
hold on. All right. Oh, we'll put this in. What is this guy? You want to feed kinstones, of course. I don't have a thing. All right, never mind. Get out of here,
That's
Crenel Hermit. Well, whatever. Great. That was a waste of time. Where the fuck did I go when I was up here? Oh, that's right. That is right. Oh, okay. A shwoo.
Oh, this area.
A shwoo. Yes.
Is this like one of those like twin peaked mountains where one peak is like has some weather condition, the other one has another weather condition?
I don't. I've never really considered that. Honestly.
That reminds me of Hellfire Peaks. Oh, that music is so addicting.
Well, what game is that from?
Banjo-Tooie.
Banjo-Tooie. Banjo-Tooie is a good game.
Ba, 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 da, 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 da. That's so much fun. But anyway, there's like, oh, it's hailfire. So like, there's like an
Ow.
icy side of the mountain, and then there's like a fire side of the mountain.
Ah. Ice Fire Mountain.
I still don't think you've beaten Banjo-Kazooie. Remember, like, that was like one of the things that we were doing?
Yeah. Maybe. Oh, come on. Wait a minute. Can I hack the system? I know how this works. Oh, God. All right, well, that works. Got it. Who needs to throw these? Get out of here. Get. Thank you.
Do you think that that was intended or not?
Maybe. I think they knew it, and it was like one of those, well, if you know it's there, you know, you get a nice little shortcut. I mean, it's not game-breaking, God
Look at you
forbid.
not taking damage when you go recklessly, and then taking damage when you don't, when you are careful about stuff. This was a pretty long walk of shame, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah, not too jet. All right, we're back. I think.
Back.
Wait, are we? Was this?
That was a walk of shame.
Oh, right, because here's where I
all you could have
died.
done was...
I could have just
you
gone.
should have just...
Well, I was trying to farm them for hearts. Because I would think that they would give hearts, right? Do they? They don't give anything.
Look at that, not taking any damage when you're
Oh my God.
going reckless.
Do they? Did I die for nothing? No. See, heart, rupee, single rupee. Okay. So God.
Rupee is probably the most useless thing in the game.
Maybe.
In the single rupee sense of it.
Yes.
Almost the most useless thing.
Hello. I mean, hello. Hello. Ding along, ding along, dig for iron. I'm not gonna talk to you guys. I'm too cool for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, was that a 7 Dwarves reference? It sure seems like it. I know, good old reference. Hey man, that's not cool. That's a little rude. I know reference when I see one. All right, here's the big old guy who's gonna wait. Enclosed in an odd heart, sir, might you be young Link? I am Malari, Master Smith. I hear you want me to reforge the sacred sword and help break. Oh, that's right.
You know what? You know what we should do? I should improvise Link's lines here.
Link's.
Yeah, sure.
No.
Yeah.
All right, go
Forge
for
my
it.
sword.
And help break a curse. I'll be needing the old sword, which holds the power of the elements first. Show me that broken Picori blade, or your penis, or the
Whoa,
broken.
that got spicy pretty quick.
Oh, it gets hot in here. Oh, with all the fire. I love all this adventure. What with the rescuing of princesses and such. I'd be happy to reforge a singing a brand new sacred blade for you.
Great.
It'll take me a while to work your sword. In the meantime, you should track down the missing elements. One of them should be in the mine the humans dug. It's not far from here. Look at our hammers.
trying to
We
fix this.
bought them on eBay. All right, let's get started.
Do you think they know what they're doing with that sword?
Because it's just gonna smash it into a million pieces. It's all been a scam. They just like breaking things.
That'll be a
figured
while, Link. Let's leave them to it and find that element.
Do you
Yes.
actually use that sword in this game or not? I keep forgetting.
Or
Or is it just like something you carry around?
Yes, you can. It is the 4 sword. Believe it or not. So, one thing this game does is, it is what it is, rather. It's a very subtle. It's a very. I don't think a lot of people realize it. There are 2 4 sword games, and this is actually a prequel to those games.
Hmm.
And the 4
So you
sword.
don't use that? Do you use that sword in this game, or do you use it?
Yes,
in,
you
like,
do. Yes, you do. You, How many times is still red? Great. So if you recall, oh god, what time are we at?
We are about 36 minutes, but
All right.
that excluded our excursion.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
let's not stand around wasting time, and let's end this episode.
Well,
ASAP.
all right, yeah. I'll finish my thought
It's
on the
getting
next
to it.
episode.
It's getting too hot in here. I don't think I can handle it for this episode.
All right. We'll see you in the next one.
See you on the flip side. Bye.
All right, bye.